Hey guys, welcome back to the second video of Drive Beyond Horizon. This is the second video of the series where we rebuild all the cars in the game to their origin with their original parts. So this car is fully it's called a Musgoat inside the game, but this is pretty much a classic Mustang. So look, if I take off the wheel, you'll see that it says 46 out of 47. When I put this wheel on, this car ends up becoming complete. When I put that wheel on, the car ends up becoming complete. So that it does take a while to find all the parts, but this is pretty much how the car is meant to look. But yeah, because now I've created the car, I want to show you how it drives, all the like the stuff that it can do and whatnot, and yeah, just show you this car pretty much in its natural form. But yeah, let's get to it. One thing I am going to do actually is I'll show you guys what I mean. Let's turn the engine on. Struggling a bit. One thing it does do is I put a box in the back. That's pretty much my supplies, like my paint can and whatnot. Spray paint and as well as the rust remover, because last time it took ages to find the garage. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to remove one of these seats and just throw them away, but for completion of the car you would need that seat if you were to complete this car. But yeah, there's something in there. Okay, a bit weird, but yeah, I'm just going to try to put this on the floor because the boot doesn't have enough space for it. Okay, but yeah, let's get to it. I'll show you all the different things of this car. So this is with the light on the dipped setting. This is how the car looks. The dipped setting. You put it on full beam, it becomes even brighter. It covers a lot larger distance pretty much. So that's how the car looks. And obviously when you turn the lights on, the speedometer light up and whatnot inside the car as well. Inside the car, there's a light. I don't think you can turn that one off. It has two seats at the back, two seats at the front. Obviously I took one out, and then it has a glove compartment pretty much on the left hand side. But other than that, let's just drive, see how it goes, and yeah, put your thoughts in the comments of what you think of this car. This is the second car that I managed to complete, and I'll upload a lot more in the future. You can see the box starting to do things. Okay, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to just use it pretty much and remove all the rust in the car before I do anything. So then I don't have to lug this around. Alright, so let's clear the rust on this car pretty much. So that's pretty much how you clear the rust, and then you have to use the sponge to wash the screen. I showed you how it works in the last video. I'm going to skip this for you guys so you guys don't have to watch this, and I'll show you the aftermath. There we go guys, I just cleaned the car of rust and I cleaned the windows, so now this is how the car looks, fully clean pretty much. What I'm going to do next, I'm going to spray paint this car and see if I can make this car look nice, but like I said, I showed you guys how that works in the last video, and I'll just show you the aftermath. Okay guys, and now this is the complete car. This is how it looks after I resprayed it. I made it into like a silver grey thing. Basically I feel like by nature I use the same spray paint on the top and on the hood and the wood doors, but I think just how the car is designed, it's meant to be like a two-tone anyway, so the hood and the doors are the same even though I use the same spray paint all over. I made the side lights red to match the interior, and yeah, that's the car guys. Let me just show you the engine as well. I don't think I showed you guys the engine. It's the engine. Alright, let's get moving again. I can now just leave this box here. This is how the interior looks after I cleaned it. But it's the back seat, obviously the seat I took out earlier. Got interior light. It's a very nice car. Then you got the radio. Obviously I'm not going to turn that on, even though it's copyright free. But yeah, this is the car, guys. What do you think? Please tell me your opinions in the comment. I don't know if I'm the best at designing cars. But yeah, this is the full part Mustang or Musgoat as it is in the game. But yeah, other than that, let's just show you how this car drives pretty much, guys. Before I do that, let me just show you the lights as well. So you have like the 4 headlights, 2 on the grille, and then you have the hazard lights, so the indicator ones are at the bottom pretty much, and it's only at the front, and the plate says go. That's underneath the car, so it does have a cover underneath the car, so you can't really see much what's happening underneath. Guys, this is the car. Let's see, let's take this for a spin. And the radio on.
100% copyright free music. This is Drifto Radio, pure vibe.
100%
I don't want to crash this like I crashed the last one.
You're tuned into hyperbase radio, non-stop energy, and the hardest techno house on the planet. Get ready for a wild ride.
Oh, what is that horn? The car's very nice on the interior, I cannot lie. Very nice indeed. I feel like it's a little bit slower than a Pontiac, but I forgot what the name of that car is, but it's still very fast. A very solid car choice for real. Okay, so that's enough of that, but like last time, I didn't put the turbos in, so the turbos make a different noise as well. And I put the turbos in the boot. And I ended up putting some chickens in there last time, but I'm not going to use these. Let's see how it sounds with one turbo. You'll hear the noise change instantly, I believe. But yeah, it's changed, so now it's not making that big noise. Let's see how this changes the driving experience. You can hear the turbo. Very nice car, I will say. The handling is much better, I'll be honest. It's responsive compared to the other one. It was too fast for its own good. But yeah, it's a very nice drive, I'll be honest. That's how it is with one turbo. Let's now put the second turbo in. And that second turbo, with 2 turbos in, that's at its max speed. That's the max power go. Let's see the change it makes. Quick gear changes as well. Nice. I don't think it's as fast as the Pontiac, like I said, but this is a much better driving experience. I can at least control it whilst I'm driving it. Look, even if I go off road, I can just veer back on. I think when it's too fast, it's too bad for its own good. tried to drift, but it's a muscle car. I should have been a little bit more aware that it's not the best at drifts. There we go. That was the Musgoat, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Before we go, I'll just show you the parts that I used to make this car in case you want to build it. I would always say refer to the wiki page. It has all the parts in it. But I'll just show you. I'll slowly dismantle this car and tell you everything that it has. So you need this engine. This engine has 2 turbos attached to it. You don't really need the turbo to rebuild the car. But yeah, you need this type of engine. The radiator, the 6-liter radiator, that specific one. You need this specific battery, which is 50 amps. You need the windshield. You need the rear window. You need the left door. The left door has the door panel, which is on this side. Look, actually, you don't need to worry about that. It's attached to the door. But it also has a side mirror attached to it, so you need to make sure you get both. It's the same on the other side, side mirror and door. Then you have the hoods. You need the hood. You need the grill, and the grill has 2 lights on it. So look, you can take them off the grill. You need to have this complete grill. This complete grill with those 2 lights. Sometimes you can just find the lights individually and you have to make it with that. And then you also need the trunk. There's Musgoat on it. You need the front bumper. You also need the rear bumper, which is here. You also need the fuel tank lid. This is a little bit tricky to find. Sometimes you can be lucky, but that's how the fuel tank looks. Just to cover the fuel tank. You need the 2 license plates which say GO on it. These 2. You need 2 of the front seats. Remember, I dropped 1 front seat, so make sure you have both. You need the gas, brake, and clutch pedal. So from right to left, is the gas, brake, clutch. So gas, brake, and clutch. You need those 3 pedals. You also need, luckily they're not specific, so I think as long as you find these type of pedals, you can just put it on. You have the handbrake. Usually it's already part inside the car, so you don't really need to worry about it. Then you have the shifter, the gear stick. Sometimes you can get them from the slot machine. You then need the steering wheel. You also need the ignition, which is not that. Oh, that's the dashboard. You need this dashboard. You need this ignition. That's where the key goes into start. You need a radio. Usually the ignition is already part of the car. It's usually not on. You need the radio. You need the seatbelt stuff. Again, like I said, this is usually part of the car, so you don't really need to worry about it. But you need seatbelts on either side because you can buckle in with the seatbelt. Alright, does it's not let me get it off? I'll show you if I can. You just need the anchor points. These 2 anchor points. Then you need the wheels. So the wheels sometimes they come together, sometimes you need to assemble it yourself. So look, there's the tire and you need the rim as well. So you need these 4 pretty much. 4 wheels. You need both headlights. The turn signals, which is a thing. They're different. They're not the same, so you need to find the one which corresponds to the right side. So this is one of the turn signals. Oh, it's gone through the floor. And you need the other turn signal. Look, this one doesn't go into that one. It only goes into this one. You also need, like I said, the lights that were already on the grill. You need the brake lights. And you finally need that interior light. Obviously you can't see it, but it's on the top. Remember that light, that was the white light that was on the inside. But other than that, that's literally what makes up this car. This is just a horn. You don't really need the horn, but yeah, this is literally what makes the car. all those coming together end up creating that Mustang that we were driving. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll show you guys what I unlock next, and yeah, please make sure to drop a thumbs up and drop any comments that you would like me to answer. But yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.